In the early 80s, the U.S. Conference of Mayors was one of the first national organizations to respond to the AIDS epidemic. In 1984, the conference formed the Task Force on AIDS, chaired by former mayor and current U.S. Senator Dianne Feinstein. This was a time when most people in the country didn't know what AIDS meant. Mayors were getting hit with this problem at the local level, especially from the police and emergency response personnel. The conference drafted national policy on HIV/AIDS prevention, education, and treatment. Surgeon General C. Everett Koop, a Reagan appointee, came to our winter meeting and urged us to be a leader in giving voice to this issue on a national level. A year later, with funding from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, we launched the HIV/AIDS Prevention Grants Program. Now in its 24th year, our HIV/AIDS program has distributed over $15 million to over 256 community-based organizations and local health departments, promoting safe sex education in cities across this nation. In 1988, during the presidential election season, at our annual meeting in Salt Lake City, we brought parts of the National AIDS Quilt into our meeting. We heard AIDS patients tell about what they believe cities could be doing to better assist them. After nearly 2 decades of domestic leadership in the HIV/AIDS fight, 2003 saw the HIV/AIDS program take on an international focus with the first ever mission to Africa. The Centers for Disease Control recognized the U.S. Conference of Mayors for its success with AIDS in America and sponsored mayor-to-mayor exchanges on this subject throughout Africa. Former Hempstead Mayor and past President James Garner led the largest mission in the 75-year history of the Conference of Mayors, spanning 4 countries in Africa: South Africa, Namibia, Uganda, and Swaziland. There we met with our African brothers and sisters to discuss what can be done and to assist them in their fight against this raging pandemic. Mayors responded to their call for help, and following our mission, USA and African mayors continued a sustainable effort to help each other against this pandemic. We applaud President George Bush's efforts to support billions of dollars to fight AIDS in Africa. The defining moment here was when our nation's mayors had the courage to stand up and talk publicly and to the media about this health challenge when others failed to do so. Their words and their action saved lives.